What is going on, y'all? It is a rainy storm, aka crew checking in. I am your cosmic bootwork astrologist specializing in evolutionary astrology. For those of y'all that's coming in for the first time, welcome to my humble abode. And for those that have been down with the kid, I hope y'all are good, feeling great, feeling lovely, and all those things above. We are talking about Sun in the 10th house, to be exact. So for all of those that have Sun in the 10th house in astrology, this one seems to be for you. Or if you're just learning along, thank you once again for coming through. I do have personal readings available on a tip base, as well as a barter and trade basis. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and get locked in for that. As well as what else do I have on the ones and twos here? Membership available on Patreon. Podcast also available to listen to. I will be dropping a new episode. Actually, what is this going to be next week? So yeah, would have dropped a new episode last week that you can listen to about a little bit of my thoughts about Pluto and Aquarius coming up as we speak this month. And then what else do I have? Oh, if you subscribe to my newsletter, you can definitely get a houses in astrology course delivered straight to your email that you can keep as well. So y'all make sure y'all go check that thing on out. And I also have courses available too, and bookings. I have to make my little announcements first because I don't want to forget. I'm about to I think by this time I will have worked on some things as well, as far as jewelries and things coming up. It's been a minute since I've actually worked on some jewelry, but if you check my stories on by this time, probably we'll see, you'll probably see me working on my jewelry again. So if you're interested in jewelry, you'll probably start seeing my little pieces and stuff that I've made and I'm wearing. And if you're interested in that, you can help me and support me on those things. And please, what is that? I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, I'm sorry. Something just popped up on my screen. You can definitely support by finding me on my website, which I will have that link, like I said, below moving forward. Okay, let's get into it. Sun in the 10th house for I was going to say for Capricorn, but this is just Sun in the 10th house in general. So the 10th house Capricorn resides over the 10th house. Sun in astrology usually is where we talk about the energy of Leo, and this is the energy of the sun that illuminates whatever it touches, right? So the moon also illuminates too, but it illuminates in a way where it talks about more so like past things, and the sun is more so like what is happening presently in your environment. You know what I mean? Like what is happening day to day in your overall environment, and what is it trying to illuminate to you and show you. And so when we look at Sun in the 10th house, there is a huge focus on your, it's the top of the chart, is your career or the legacy that you are leaving behind in this particular lifetime. So what is it that you want to leave? What exactly do you want to have to leave onto the world, to leave onto the next generation coming after you? Because this is where we talk about the energy of legacy. This is your public image, and it does not just have to be public image and career, but just overall, like how people see you, how people view you, how you view yourself, your values. You know what I mean? It's like a solidified foundation from going through all the earths, Taurus, Virgo, and now Capricorn. And like, what is it that I am here to do? What is my true purpose? I feel like 10th house also too, 11th house as well, but I feel like 10th house is when you really start to navigate like purpose and like why you've been sent here and what that means. And like I said, going back to again the legacy that you truly want to leave behind here. Now I said building something for the future, your life purpose, your life mission. I know, and with the world that we have as it's crumbling beneath our feet, there's a lot of things I think we're going to start to look at as beyond capitalism and our smegular degular 9-to-5s. I think now, like I said, for some, depending on what side of the coin that you're on, hey, but for some of us, on the other side of some of the coins, we're going to have to understand and learn what it means. Now, Sun, I know I'm talking about Sun in the 10th house, but just encompass of this energy is really learning about what that is going to be beyond the guise of this societal capitalism and what we deem as success. I feel like Sun in the 10th house is asking you, when you're talking about your success story, when you're talking about the legacy that you're leaving behind, it is deeper than the money that you have in your pocket. Okay. This is your definition of success and what that means to you and not anybody else. You know, I know Capricorn is very much so thinking about society and the world and, you know, like I said, public image and what do people think of you. But this is that in scope of what it is that you are already here to do, and the world kind of following behind in that and supporting you in that. Also too, with the Sun in the 10th house, I feel like there is a seriousness here too, you know, because Capricorn can be, even though there's a playful side to Capricorn, there's a serious side to Capricorn, you know, it's Saturnian ruled. So it's asking you to take things in life a little bit more seriously. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying that your life doesn't have any type of fun in it, or, you know, you can't enjoy yourself or anything like that. But there is a energy that is asking you to kind of mature, if you will. I will say that. Like I said, still having fun, still being one with that childlike energy, but it's like, now we need you to mature in this life. Like, we really need you to get to a space where we're kind of leaping some hurdles, right? That was very Capricorn to say, but really, and it's asking you to get a little bit more serious with the things that you want to do. If you have goals and you say that this is how, you know, this is some of the things that you want to do in your life, you know, Sun in the 10th house is asking, well, how are you getting to that? You know, what are some of the things that you're doing in order to achieve these things, right? And then also too, I say Sun in the 10th house, when it comes to success, I feel like success or overall success and the pinnacles that you reach are gaining to reach, they usually come in a later age, because Capricorn, or, you know, this Sun in the 10th house energy is usually, because it's the top of the chart, so it's usually a little bit at the later age, or as you mature, that's when you start to get and reach those pinnacles and things like that. You kind of had to brush off some things in, you know, the early 20s, go through that Saturn return, and then, you know, when you hit the 30s and onward, it's like, okay, now I can start to see the fruits of the labor. So it starts to okay, we need you to do these things, put in that work in order to feel, you know, to get to your version of success and what that really truly looks like. And so, yeah, that's what I look at and the Sun in the 10th house. I'm going to be moving over to the Sun in the 11th house, and we're going to be finishing this series off with Sun in the 12th house and moving over to Moon series after this, through the houses. So, like I said, y'all make sure that y'all like, share, subscribe. Please leave a comment down below. And like I said, I will definitely see y'all on the next one. Is a rainy storm checking out without a doubt. Deuces.